Welcome anyone to the Gaming Chamber podcast, episode 108, I think. I'm already starting off great. Yeah, 108. I'm your host, Everett, aka Two Beasts to Kill You, aka the Beast with the Least. We're back to a 3-man team today. Yay. Nothing? Fuck you guys.
Yeah, we're back to a tripod.
Back to the tripod.
Yeah, JJ and I can Eiffel Tower and all that great stuff.
Joining me this week, you've already hearing his dulcet... I can't say that word. Those dulcet tones. Devin.
What up, Skank?
I was going to say another word that would have gotten me canceled, but... And back this week, JJ.
Yo, what's up?
I can never... Like, getting in... Like, starting to record this... Like, okay. For, what? Behind the scenes purposes, whatever. A look behind the curtain. Every week, without fail, I have to... Before we start recording, Devin always says some kind of weird shit or whatever that, like...
What are you talking about?
I want to laugh so hard, or I want to just shake my head or whatever. And I have to always, like, okay, get back to zero because I got to record. But it's just, I have that in the back of my head. Like Devin saying something, you know, super gay or super whatever it is that Devin, just what a team I have. What
Just
a
trying to keep
team.
the conversation light and fluffy.
You're like, well, and now I have a fly going around here. That's great.
Is that because you're the shit?
Yes, because I'm the shit. Exactly.
Flies are attracted to you because you're the shit.
I don't think I've seen a fly in this house in months. Or in this room. Oh, no, I've seen them. They don't really come around here. Okay, whatever.
I just don't even know why we're wasting time talking about a stupid fucking fly in your room.
I know.
What is it? What is this, Breaking Bad? We're gonna focus this whole episode on a fly?
Oh my god!
It's still the best TV show.
Huh?
Still the best TV show of all time.
No, it is not the best TV show of all time.
Vince Gilligan, if you want to come on this podcast, I will personally stroke you if you want to come on this podcast.
Oh, you want him to come on this podcast?
Mm-hmm. Well, personally, we'll be stroking him. One of the shelves back there, this shelf that I'm pointing to right here, like these two are like my Breaking Bad shelves. I have Funko Pops and like the Breaking Bad complete Blu-ray, which is the money barrel that he puts stuff in. Their crystal ship. I have signed Giancarlo Esposito box cutter when he like cuts the one guy's throat.
Dude, spoiler alert.
I know. Well, you don't know what episode and the why. But yeah, no, I love Breaking Bad. So
besides, we all know that the greatest show of all time is Big Bang Theory. Come on, let's get your head out of your ass, sir. He was like,
have you watched the new show on
Stuart
HBO
Fails
Max?
to Save the Universe?
Which one?
Yeah.
I have no desire to watch it. Just no desire. I don't know. It looks kind of funny, I guess, but
it has your guy in it, right?
You have to be more specific.
What's the stand-up comedian like the
Ryan Posehn?
Yeah, isn't he in that?
Yeah, he is in that.
Yeah, that's your guy.
I mean, the guy is pretty funny. If you listen to
love Ryan Posehn.
Ryan Posehn is pretty funny. He is pretty funny, actually.
And I remember you talked like he at one point I swear was your favorite comedian, but
I wouldn't say he was my favorite comedian at one point, but he was one of the ones that I was just like, oh, on a Brian Posehn kick for a bit because of that comedy special where he was talking about like that's so funny because we're talking about my theater experience watching Infinity War earlier, and he had one of his bits was that he was talking about like theater experiences, and then one of what that he hates the stereotype or whatever, or not the stereotype, the whole thing of like, oh, black people make movies worse, or he's like, no, they enhance watching movies. He says Mexican babies, which yes, I can attest to, because when I watched Infinity 4, it was a Mexican kid that ruined my fucking movie experience. And then old Jewish women, I think, too, was the other one he said. But I don't know. Again, I don't know. I have no desire to watch Stewart fails to save the universe because I don't know. That's just a weird concept for the Big Bang Theory to have a spin-off show about a guy traversing the multiverse, I guess, or whatever. Like that,
Yeah.
unless like it's just because he's just writing, because I know that character was like a comic book writer, or he wanted to be a comic book writer, and it's just like,
Comic
oh,
book
that's what
guy,
it
right?
is. Huh?
Megan? The comic book store guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If that's all it is, it's just like, oh, it's his, like, it's not actually happening. These are just stories he's telling, I guess, but it's just a weird concept. But like, I watched The Big Bang Theory, but I didn't watch Young Sheldon. Yeah, I
I
didn't
watched.
watch.
Well, I really watched Young Sheldon. Wasn't too bad.
There's another spin-off show too, right?
Well, there's a
Yeah,
spinoff
it's
from
it's
Young
the spin-off of the
Sheldon.
spin-off. Yeah,
Yeah,
which is like the older brother.
Georgie and Mandy.
yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
they're pretty funny though.
But again, I don't know. I liked Big Bang Theory well enough, but I have no desire to be like, oh, I want to see all the shows connected to it or whatever.
Big fan.
Well, I mean, I didn't even watch I watched Big Bang Theory up until I don't know. There was that season where what's his name gets dumped, I think, and then he has like the ring for Amy, and then I stopped watching after that, and I didn't watch it again until the show was over, and I watched it on I think HBO Max or whatever it was. So like, yeah. In fact, I think How I Met Your Mother was a much better show than Big Bang Theory. I don't think that's a controversial thing to say, right?
No, I think Big Bang had a better ending though.
You know what? No, it did not.
Yes, it did.
No, that Big Bang Theory ending, I was just like, this is how they end the show. Like, oh, I guess he doesn't graduate or something, right? I don't know. He does his speech where he's talking about like, oh, I love my family and this is that, and like that's basically it. Or he's getting a Nobel Peace Prize or something, right? I don't remember.
Anything's better than How I Met Your Mother, pretty much.
No,
Yeah,
no. The How I Met Your Mother series finale was awesome.
terrible.
No, it was awesome. People just
Terrible.
had a thing in their head of like, this is how I want it to end. And it didn't end the way they wanted it. And so they just don't like it. They're not taking it for what it is, they're taking it for what they wanted it to be. And how many shows end
The
the
whole
way
final
they
se
want?
the whole final season of it taking place over 3 days, Marshall's not even there to be interacting with other people. It's not a good season.
I
You're wrong,
even
and
recently just actually finished watching that show again. How I Met Your Mother last week. I did a whole watch through. Thoroughly enjoyed everything.
you like bad things, and that's fine.
Thoroughly enjoyed it all. And I would watch it again. And I'm watching Chuck actually again right now. So now that's a really
Fine
good
if you
show,
like
Chuck.
bad things.
What?
It's fine, you just like bad things.
Okay, dude. Okay. All right. Well, we're droning on now.
Mhm.
We got some gaming news to be talking about soon, but before we get into that, JJ, you weren't here last week, so what have you been playing recently?
Well, I've been playing my good old RuneScape a little bit, you know.
He's got to play his RuneScape, man.
Yeah, and I've been playing a little bit of League Classic a little bit too as well. The old school shit back in like season 3, so fucking 12 years ago. Shit. And Halo I played Halo a couple days. It was like Friday and Saturday, and that's pretty much it. Not too much. Like, which is well, crazy games. I only played like a few hours for Halo. A little bit of League, which has been work. But I'm excited for Tarkov tomorrow, though. It's gonna be tight as shit. Gonna just fucking kill myself.
Oh my god, Devin. Besides the obvious, what have you been playing?
This week I've only played Halo. I mean, because we played what 3 nights this week.
We played like 3 nights. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's really all I've been playing is just Halo. We're trying to get through the campaign on Legendary.
Got 2 more missions.
So just one more night, really, and we'll be able to uninstall.
I am gonna put up a video of my thoughts on the game and everything, but like, spoiler alert. And it's not because 343 Halo Studios can't do anything right. Halo 1 is just not a good game. I just don't think it is. It just aged very badly. And even with the improvements with like sprint and aim down sights, yes, those are improvements. Halo 1 is still just not, it just aged very badly.
I just don't think this is this isn't a remake that we needed. Like, I just don't know why they just didn't do like Halo 2 or Halo 3, you know, like I mean, like, I don't know, like, or even like we had the Master Chief
Well, it's gonna
collection.
be like, well, yeah, Sony doesn't.
I know, but like we make fun of Sony for it, so it's
Yeah.
like,
why do you think we have fucking Gears 1 3 times?
I know.
Like, they gotta give it a fucking goddamn Sony.
We need Gears 2 and Gears 3. We don't need the same ones.
See, but the thing is, you guys are looking at it from the perspective of people who've played the games before. They're looking at it at the perspective of like, want, like, because obviously they were going to be releasing these games on PlayStation.
Well, I just said it's for fucking PlayStation.
Yeah, it's for PlayStation. You can't just release Halo 3 and Gears of War 2 remastered as like the first, like the quote unquote entry points for prospective players. They were looking at it as like, okay, we need to get these people in. It's got to be the first game. Yeah, it's stupid, but
just release Gears of War. What Gears of War Ultimate? Fucking release that on, you know, PlayStation 5. Like, you had
they did
a remaster.
It's called Gears of War Reloaded. It is the Ultimate Edition. It's just bumped up graphics a bit. That's all it is.
Yeah, I know.
That's why it replaced Ultimate Edition. Gears of War Reloaded.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's literally all it is. But now it doesn't even look like obviously they might stop putting their games on PlayStation altogether. Well, Gears specifically, and maybe Halo.
Yeah.
I don't know. There was that, like, was Matt Booty was saying that they're still looking at it like by game basis or whatever. Which to me, maybe they're looking at like Activision games like Call of Duty.
And like the next Elder Scrolls, Fallout, those will be multi-platform.
Yeah. I think that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to look at, like, not look at, but they're trying to be like, look, we're not gonna have Call of Duty be exclusive. That's just not smart. But Gears, like their core franchises, they're gonna keep. I think that's what they're probably gonna do now, if they really are gonna be sticking with the exclusive stuff. So. But I mean, yeah. Can you imagine they actually said, you know what, fuck it, Call of Duty is going to be only on Xbox? Man.
Be fun.
Yeah. But yeah, no. 2 more missions in Halo Legendary campaign too. Man, I don't know. The thing is, like, I guess even like obviously because it's on Legendary, it's probably might be making it a little bit worse. But it's just like the enemy encounters are just boring. There's too many enemies. The levels, dude, like, what level were we playing? And I swear it took like an hour to get through the level. And we were not even like really struggling. We were just It just took forever.
Yeah, I can't remember. And it was either the library or this. I don't know the one we had to like reload where it starts where you're outside like the spaceship and then snipers and then you go have to like you go into the ship. You know what I'm talking about? Like
Yeah.
through. Like, I think it was that one.
That one, no, that one took a while, but we had to start the level all over. Yeah, that sucked. Um, no, I'm talking about the one where we basically backtracked. It was stupid. I don't know, man. Like, yeah, I'm sorry. I know people love Halo One. Like, people, like I was saying it when we were playing a couple nights ago or whatever. People deify that fucking game and all that stuff, or the trilogy. But it's just like, no, no. We've had way better first person shooters since then to make this game look even worse. And Halo 343, I'm calling him 343. 343 to me, I think made improvements with adding run sprint and aim down sights and they even changed up like the library apparently too. Uh to make it more streamlined, and it's that level still sucked and the game is still just not very fun. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just never going to be that big of a Halo guy. Just never going to happen. 25 years of playing those games and I'm still just like, I have no what's the word, I have no fond memories of Halo like that. Okay. um you guys have anything to add before we get into the news?
No.
All right. Let's start with Double Fine. All right then. So we're getting into the news. We're starting off with Double Fine has laid off 23 people from its staff. Obviously, this is following them going independent from Xbox. What is it, 2 or 3 weeks ago or whatever? And now they've had to lay off 23 people since obviously they probably are not cash, cash flush or whatever you want to say. So, I mean, I kind of saw this coming that there was going to be some layoffs with these companies that Xbox was getting rid of and everything. Well, specifically, Double Fine, and who was the other one that was going fully independent? I think it was the one that did South of Midnight, right?
Yeah.
I don't remember the name of the studio, but yeah, I figured there was going to be some layoffs, but oh wow.
All well. JJ gets that one, but
So you guys
Yeah,
have
I get that
any
one.
thoughts?
I mean, like it sucks, but like it obviously it shows that like I don't know. I mean, it sucks for like Double Fine, but like they obviously don't have a product to put out to, like make money. So they're having to save money to stay afloat. Like Microsoft was going to do this to them or they would have to do it to themselves. So hopefully they can my hope is they'll make another game. It'll be great. It sells a lot and they're able to then, recruit and get those like getting obviously not those same people because hopefully those other people can get jobs elsewhere, but hire new. I mean, I didn't look into specifically what 23 jobs that were lost, but like if they hopefully can hire, you know, 23 artists, the coders, testers, yada yada yada. Hopefully
Yeah,
they can do that again in the future.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm maybe I'm just kind of a jerk nowadays or something because I'm just like, eh. Like I said it when we talked about these like layoffs and the studio departures and everything. Like I don't really care about Double Fine anyway, so I just
I know, but
their games just don't appeal to me at all. So I don't know. Like, it sucks for them getting laid off, but like, if Double Fine isn't a studio anymore, like, I kind of don't want what's his name? I don't remember the guy who runs the studio. I just kind of don't want him making video games anymore because he's. I don't. I like his art style. That like, uh, was it Tim Burton? Right?
Yeah,
Like that style. Like he evokes like Tim Burton style, like you know, with his artistic choice or whatever. But like his games suck.
I don't think they suck. I just don't think they're for us.
I don't think they're for anyone except for Psychonauts. Because when was the last time you heard of a Double Fine or just a what is that guy's name? Is it Tim Schafer? I think his
I
name
think
is
you're right.
yeah. I
Didn't
think his
Tim
name is
Schafer do? I mean, didn't he do Brutal Legend or no? Am I thinking of?
yeah.
I mean, Brutal Legend had. I mean, like, I think that game was just marketed poorly, but I think Brutal Legend has its like.
It was marketed poorly, but it also like it tricks you in the beginning. You think
Well,
it's
that's what I'm
a
saying. They should have, been like, okay, this is like a real time strategy game, like, um, but cool concept, and like, I think it just marketed poorly of like what this game is going to be, especially because like the demo that came out made it seem like, oh, this is just going to be a hack and slash, and it's like, okay, but it's not.
mm-hmm.
Like, so, but so I think there is like a market for their games. It's just on us. And I'm fine with that.
I don't know. Is there a market because people apparently weren't even playing their games through Game Pass? So
But I don't know. I felt like Psychonauts was like the crazy big thing, like the Xbox era. So, like, no, I said it was just only for them.
I want to know what were the Psychonauts 2 sales because sold 1.7 million copies. I don't know. I guess that's good for them, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Yeah, more Double Fine. I mean, I'm assuming obviously, yeah, they had to lay off these people so they could stay open and everything. They're gonna. I don't know. The thing is, they're obviously gonna make more games, but does that mean they're gonna go back to doing what they were doing with like Psychonauts and everything, where they're like, oh, we're going back to Kickstarter for people to fund our shit? Because they were doing that.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah. See, there you go. There you go. All right. Let's talk about the next thing. Oh, this one's a fun one. Yeah. So the EA, what is he? The CEO of EA, Electronic Arts, Andrew Wilson.
Fuck that guy.
He just got himself an $8 million bonus. I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Amen to that, dude.
Thanks
It's
to
crazy,
the
though.
success of Battlefield 6. This comes after obviously they had laid off some people, so that's why this is rubbing a lot of people the wrong way.
Due to the performance of Battlefield, they're like, due to the performance of Battlefield, we are now laying off you staff, and
Yeah.
also due to the performance of the Battlefield, we're gonna give that guy $8 million. Like, how do you square that peg in that round hole of like it underperformed but also overperformed bonus wise? Dude, I hate the fucking private sector. I
Yeah.
am so fucking glad I am, because I fucking hated that. Like the private sector job that I worked at, and it was just like, we've hit record profits, and then they'll turn around and be like, we hit record profits, but we can only
I
still
didn't
give
get a yacht.
like they're like, we can still only afford to give you guys a 2% raise because even though we made record profits, we wanted the record profits to be just higher. So now we're just gonna only give you guys 2%. And it's like, no, like record profit should be like a good thing, not just like a we're gonna do a bare minimum like type shit. So
The thing I always say this. Like for my job specifically, I work in a casino, okay? I don't think they're ever going to be worried like they should never be worried about not making money at a casino. people are fucking gamblers. You know, they're
No,
addicted.
unless you're does your casino have Trump on it? Because then those ones go out of business.
No,
Okay,
no.
then you're good. You're good.
But you'd be surprised how many people, if Trump was on it, how many people would actually go, because there's a lot of fucking like conservative people that I hear talking about conservative stuff at that fucking casino, and I'm talking about the players and everything. Um, Actually, a lot of the employees too. They seem to be
They just
very.
look at you weird. They just like look at you and stare at you funny.
But like I say this all the time, like my casino, my job pays us like not great. I get paid 22.66 here in Southern California. It's not a lot of money. Not a lot of money. And that casino makes so much money, but to be able to try to get a raise at that place is like trying to pull teeth out of a fucking tiger's mouth. It is just, yeah, that's what these big fucking corporations are like. They're like, you know what? Hey, we just need more money for us. Even though we have so much money, we need more money, but you guys, no.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like as a
no.
CEO of EA, like, what did you really do? You greenlit Battlefield as a project?
Yeah. Yeah, right. Greenlit, get
Okay.
8 million after firing everybody else.
Congratulations. You greenlit your biggest shooter franchise. Like, ain't that fucking hard.
Oh, the
Like, I
second
gotta be like,
biggest. Titanfall's the biggest.
no.
Uh,
I mean, better game, sure, but like your biggest shooter franchise, it's like, oh yeah, I'm the CEO of Activision. I think we should
we should make
keep making
another.
Call of Duty.
Yeah,
Brilliant. And I think we should make a new WoW expansion. Brilliant. Uh yeah, and I think we should just have shitty battle passes that people pay for. Brilliant. $10 million.
you know what the
Like,
funny thing is? Actually, I forgot to add this because this is all coming to where Electronic and Arts has announced that their all the regulatory approvals have been bypassed and obtained everything for their acquisition by Saudi Arabia's public investment fund. So like,
sick.
but usually when shit like that happens, like that means this dude's gonna get more money because like stuff like that happens, they get like extra bonuses on top of that.
Yeah.
Like,
Like, I know. Like, because he's gonna have some like the where he's gonna get a lot of his money is from is when his shares go up in value, and then that dude's gonna sell. Oh, I sold 1,000 shares today. I don't know how much EA shares are at, but like, and I'm like, oh, I just got $10 million in sharing. We're selling like all my shares because I get, paid in share. Like, instead of like most of these CEOs, instead of getting a salary, it's like, oh, you're gonna get shares in the company, and so it's like, what do we do to get more value for the shares? And then like you sell that and then it's like tax free or whatever, and you're just like, all this shit's a scam. Like, I don't know. And you're seeing people revolt, and it's good. Piracy is reaching an all-time high. You got people destroying flock cameras. Like, a revolution's coming, and it's good.
The revolution.
yeah, that's not happening.
Yeah.
I mean,
I've been alive for
things are
40
happening.
years and this is a cycle. There's always that like, oh,
More in the
I don't
80s,
know.
he thinks he's seen everything.
Yeah, CEOs have never been shot cold blood in the street. Like, I don't know. Things are slowly ramping up.
yeah,
There's
no,
never been a
CEOs
there's
have never
never
been
the
shot
thing is
cold
like
dead. That dude needs that. What's his name? Mario, Luigi, or something? No, Luigi. That's what I'm saying. Mario. His name is Luigi.
Mario,
Luigi.
that fucking Princess Peach guy, like,
Yeah, that dude needs to go to fucking prison for life. So
anyways. But back in the you're
you
talking
don't
about like
murder
I've been alive
someone.
in
It
the '80s.
doesn't matter, dude. You can't murder people.
I know. But I'm going back to your point of like I've been alive in the '80s and '90s. The, in the '80s and '90s, the difference between like the haves and the have-nots
Yeah,
is
I guess that's
never
true.
been
As
there's never
wide as
been
it
this
is.
big of a disparity, and it's just getting bigger and bigger. So like it's reaching a pressure point. So and like seeing shit like a, a guy get $8 million. I am not advocating for this guy to die. I am just advocating for these companies to realize that they are gonna get bad press, bad shit, like, and eventually these things are gonna catch up of, like, where people are gonna get fed up and not buy your games. It's like that $8 million, you could have kept and employed those people for way less than $8 million. Like, you I don't know, 53 employees,
But
like,
you heard JJ, he needs another yacht.
I know if you have 53 employees, $100,000 salary for their year, like
That's
what
less
like
than a million, right? You said 53? 100,000?
53 employees.
Isn't that
Like
530?
I'm just no, it would be if you're hire like if they're getting 100,000 at 5.3, I was like
Oh, it's 5.3.
5.3 million. So you could have kept those people employed and you get like close to a $3 million bonus.
No, but see, he needs his 8 million because
I
it's
know.
just never enough.
I know. I know. But like I don't know. We're just like losing the plot of what it's like to be a human and care about
Mhm.
because those people have families, like those people have a house that they want to live in or apartment, food that they need to eat, like I don't know. And like them having money also stimulates the economy if someone has to go, you know, and look for a job, they're not going out, they're not eating, it's going to hurt local like it's a whole thing. It's just like I don't know.
No,
We're just losing the plot.
it's something that we're like, actually, I was talking about this with my brothers yesterday that, like, how it, all this stuff trickles down to everything, obviously, because, like, when when people can't afford to do anything because it's all going to one, like
Yeah.
the 1% or whatever you want to say, like, yeah, then it comes down to people like us who, like, we can't afford to do anything, we can't do this, and you're getting, yeah, oh, we can't buy the games, meaning now uh, more developers get laid off. But oh, hey, Andrew Wilson's getting $8 million because Battlefield 6 was the number one selling game of the year.
I know. Well, and I think that's what's gonna happen with like Sony developers when like the PlayStation 6 comes out and if there is like a PS6 exclusive, like it's not the sales are gonna be terrible because no one has the console. Like, I don't know.
God.
It's gonna happen. And then then Sony will lay off those people and it won't be their fault that whatever game they made doesn't sell well. It won't be their fault. And it's the CEO's fault, and they don't get punished for it. Like, and every once in a while, yeah. And the thing is too, even if a CEO gets punished for it, like their punishment is like, oh, they got a severance and they got bought out of their contract.
Yeah.
And it's just like, a developer, like, oh, I just, I'm an artist at, you know, EA. I did art. I designed the guns or whatever. And it's like they get fired, and it's just like, there's no severance. Maybe a couple months, maybe if they're lucky. But most likely it's, yeah, hey, just, there's your shit. There's a box. Go put it in it.
Yeah. I don't know. That's that's the video game business now. It's become extremely
That's
well here in the United States
everywhere.
anyway.
I know that's everywhere in the United States. Any
Yeah.
private sector company is like that now.
All right. Let's talk about some PlayStation financials. So there's going to be two things we're talking about specifically out of this financial earnings report for fiscal year 26 quarter 1 from PlayStation. So we'll talk about their numbers first. PS5 has reached 95.3 million consoles shipped. 1.6 million PS5s sold were in quarter 1. That's negative 36% year over year. Their overall sales were at 5.8 billion for the quarter. It's plus 0.6%. The operating income profit increased by 37%, but that was thanks to the US tariff refunds. So, yeah. 125
Yeah,
million.
I forgot to see. I forgot to send like how much like Amazon got like in tariff refund.
Oh,
That's just like
no, I know.
sick.
No, I think I saw something on Twitter about like Amazon getting refunds. It's like, oh, cool. They're all getting refunds, but the consumers, the
Yeah,
ones who
no,
got,
it was all. The thing
we're
is,
the ones who got
it's like
fucked.
yeah, no, it was all just a scam. Like all the people that got these big refund checks were at the inauguration. It was all just a scam to get them money. Like that's all it was.
Yeah, that's the U.S. government for you.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who's president. They always big business.
Some are more scammy than others,
Some are
though.
more scammy than others, but big business is always the one that's gonna like. I know this sounds like but like when what's his name was president, Joe Biden, like we had the COVID stuff, but like come on, like they leaned into it a little bit more to get the whole like COVID shots and everything. I mean, I took the shots. I don't give a shit. Whatever. I wanted to go go to
Yeah.
basketball games and stuff.
The thing is, though, we didn't have to pay for those. They were free.
No, we didn't. But like they made sure like all that like the pharmacies were getting their cut of whatever. But that's what I'm saying. Big business, whether whatever it is always going to be at the front of the minds for all politicians. That's what happens when you have a lot of privatized stuff, privatized healthcare, privatized prison systems. Like
Mm.
money is the
Let's just
big.
become a socialist country. That sounds great.
Yeah, that's probably never gonna work.
I'm gonna vote for Zoran Mamdani for president.
Even the people who supported Zoran apparently started to not support him as much. Apparently, I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, he doesn't seem to be doing anything too bad,
Dude,
but I don't
dude,
know.
he's over there just fucking riding go karts or something, going jumping in pools, man.
I haven't seen
Stupid,
anything from
bro.
him that seems to be too bad, but apparently
You're not gonna
he's
between the
he's losing
lines,
support.
bro.
Apparently
Yeah,
he's losing support. I don't
I
know
don't get
why.
how he fixed New York's budget. He's opened like grocery stores that charge less money.
Maybe
Seems pretty
it's
good to me.
maybe it's affecting like all the people that supported him were rich and it's affecting the rich people.
Good. Who cares?
Yeah, I know. Anyways, more PlayStation numbers. 125 million monthly active users. The digital download ratio was 82%. Obviously, that number got brought up a lot. They were negatively impacted by increasing costs, notably investments in next gen platform development and restructuring costs. And they're addressing the global memory shortage. Sony said it has secured the quantity of memory necessary to meet our projected sales volume for fiscal year 26, and there's no change to our plan for hardware profitability for fiscal year 26 to remain similar to fiscal year 25. So yeah, I think the thing that's sticking out to me is that like their PS5 sales obviously like dipped, which makes sense. Where what this consoles came out in 2020, right? 2019 or
Yeah.
whatever it was.
2019.
So we're 6 years into the generation. Like, probably
Yeah.
not going
When
to
the
sell as
price
much.
price go up, most people have the
That
console. It's
too,
like, yeah.
and the price has been going up. Like, yeah.
Those two factors, like, yeah, it's not a shocker that it went down like 40%. Almost. So yeah. And like, yeah, like the whole digital purchases, it's like, yeah, when you're including shit that can only be bought digitally, like, oh yeah, like, everyone downloaded this like, indie game, like, if you include like Balatro, like, oh yeah, everyone bought that digitally. It's like
Well, because I
those were
think
the only options.
I do, yeah, I do hate that whole like, oh, the digital download ratio is 82%. Because there was something, I think it was that. It was like 82%, or no, overall, not just PlayStation, but it was like
Yeah,
something about like 80% or 70% or something just overall in the entire industry was like digital, but it was just like, oh, but they were not counting, they were also counting like Steam. And it's like,
yeah.
oh, so now you're being disingenuous actually, because your
Well, it's like, I
Steam
mean, if
has
you
no
look
physical stuff like that.
I know, because if you look at Sony first party titles, it's pretty like it was like 50-50, if not like 60-40 60% being like physical, 40 digital for like their first party titles. So yeah, if you're looking at stuff that's like, oh yeah, everyone on Steam bought it digitally. Well, they
But
didn't have a fucking
also too,
choice.
remember we were talking about it last week, right? Where like there was just a bunch of articles saying like only 7
Yeah.
games sold over 100,000 copies. But the thing that was stupid about that is that like yeah, technically they're correct. Only 7 games sold over 100,000 copies. But went with whatever game sold the less, and then that was the number they went with. Like technically,
Yeah.
hey, I'm over 30 years old. But you say that
and you're
people just think,
75.
yeah, fuck you. But when you say stuff like that, you're putting it in the head. Like if I say, oh, I'm over 30 years old, people just think, well, you're like 30, 31. I'm 40 years old. But to say like only 7 games
Bam.
sold over 100,000 copies, some of those games sold in the millions. They just didn't want to say because, Sony Defense Force. So, I mean, yeah, and you know what? Yeah. So we're going to talk about, now we're getting into the whole PlayStation ending physical again for the, 3rd week in a row? Because Sony has now actually addressed it after fucking weeks of ignoring it. So, in that same earnings call, what's her name? Lin Tao, I think, right? The Sony CFO addressed it. So here's her quote. We put in a lot of thought and time, and we cautiously considered this. And we came to the conclusion, and we're going to cautiously move this forward. And to this decision, we have received various opinions, and people have strong views. And we understand that the community has put forth those views to us. Games are loved by many people. It's a form of entertainment that's loved by people, and it's connected to people's fond memories in many cases. And so we understand those emotions. We want to consider that. And in the future digital ecosystem, how do we engage the gamers is something that we would like to continue to explore. There was more. They said like basically also too the reason that they were doing it was that like digital's evolving, and so they had to like stick with the evolve with it or whatever, some bullshit. Just some very like like just some non bullshit speak just to say like this is happening and we don't give a fuck what you guys think.
Yeah. We're cautiously moving forward. No. Stand fucking 10 toes down on your decision. Like day 1, you should have been like, "Yeah, guys, shut up. We're doing this."
Oh,
Like, no.
the actual quote for why there are various reasons we made this decision. The biggest being that digitalization of contents overall has been progressing. That's the big factor. So yeah.
Yeah. No, stand 10 toes down. If this was the big decision, you guys wanted to do it. When you announced physical, like this shouldn't even have been a conversation on this thing because you should have like addressed it sooner rather than just like chilling for 3 weeks, not saying shit, like and hiding. Like you guys were babies about it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know, man. Like, I think I would have preferred them to just shut the fuck up. If this is what they're gonna say, maybe it was just better that they were ignoring us.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't help. Like the thing is that it doesn't help like them look any better. Like
Yeah,
this
it it did make them look worse because there was a lot. I mean, you got obviously the normal people defending them and everything, but yeah, you got a lot more people coming out and being like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" So you just don't give a shit at all what we think.
yeah. I know. It's it's fine. If they don't want to sell PlayStation 6s, that's fine. Like that's on them.
Yeah,
The whole like we're cautiously going to move forward. You can't
Like,
cautiously
yeah,
move
they don't
forward.
give a fuck.
You can't like it's two like diametrically opposed like ideas. Like you're cautiously moving forward. Like you've already made the decision. Like you essentially, from what it sounds like from the reports, essentially made your staff sign NDAs to
to
not
like shut
fucking
the
talk
fuck up
about
about it.
this
Yeah.
so it doesn't leak. Like there was no cautiously moving forward. This was a very calculated plan to kill physical, and you were never going to change your mind. So there was nothing cautious about this. And you believe, and even in that same quote, like you truly do believe that like the development of digital is like the way to go. So like I don't like how can you be so cautious? Like if this backfires, you're fucked.
I guess they don't
Like
really think it is gonna backfire.
it's going to. Like I don't know. Especially now with all Xbox has to do is put a fucking disc drive on their next console or have it, you know, you can buy if Xbox even came out and they're like, you can buy, we're not even gonna sell you like a hard drive or like there's gonna be no disc drive. But guess what? Kind of like how when they like on the 360s, you could toss any thumb drive in there and it would work.
Hmm.
You can put any fucking Blu-ray player
Mhm.
attachment because like
Mhm.
obviously on a PC you can put a Blu-ray reader on it. Put a any Blu-ray reader in there, it'll read it and it'll read all your discs. Like if they did that, it's fucking over. Like you're gonna get all the gun and ball gamers are gonna switch over to Xbox. Like they're not gonna stick on PlayStation, and you'll get like I said, the next console. Like I would think it would be different if the next console was only $500. If it stayed to be $500, I would say Sony's gonna be fine. But with the console being so expensive, there's no shot. And maybe I'll eat my words, but I don't see a world in which it works out
Yeah, dude.
with it being so expensive.
I don't know. Like I said, we were talking about it last week. I have no faith in the casual audience or like the big enough audience to like say fuck you, Sony, we're not buying it. I just
I
It
I see
clearly can't. They
tons of
will if the fucking console's fucking $800.
that you know what that's
it's
true. It's
it's gonna
one
be a
thing.
grand.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a grand. Like there's no way
Sorry, I
it's
take that
$800.
back. Never mind. That's like without the the
Because
disc.
like
Like,
the
wait, there's no
Pro
disc.
right now is like $800, right?
Yeah. Something like that.
So yeah, like it's gonna be a grand, and they're gonna give you like, and I don't know that if that new prototype controller we talked about last week that's got
No
no
buttons.
none of these guys on
No
there,
physical
like people are gonna
buttons.
be like, I don't know,
Yeah.
I'm down with that. Like no, fuck that.
Yeah.
I mean, if people keep the same energy that they kept for Xbox when they and Xbox even switched back on the announcement, but like I feel like what Sony's doing, they're just like is Don Matrick like fucking feeding them? Is
But
he writing these press releases?
see
Like
but the big issue I have with your like line of thought, like your logic with that or whatever, is that like Xbox did it, and it hurt them in the end. Like with the Xbox One generation, that's what you're specifically
yeah,
referencing. But the thing is, when that happened, like it's it's like a trickle down thing. You have that happening, but then you have like a bunch of outlets complaining about it and saying, and they were all complaining about it, saying how why is Xbox doing this and this and that, so that it goes out to the gamer audience, which then goes out to the casual audience. But that's not happening with this.
I
I
know,
even
but I
see
think but like I don't think people are listening. I think nowadays people don't listen to the mainstream
yeah,
audience.
you're right. The mainstream, like the
Because like if
gaming
you go on
journalism
it's
and all that
like
stuff.
I know because when I'm scrolling on Instagram and like I see reels about stuff, I don't see anybody like being like W PlayStation. Everyone and like that could just be my algorithm, but like for the most part, it seems like gamers are pretty pissed about this. And like I just saw one earlier today. People are like, I think this is going to be like a bad launch for Sony. It's going to be like PlayStation 3 was, where like obviously before that they were like, hey, get a second job, and this one's like,
Mhm.
hey, pay $1,000 and for an all digital console, go fuck yourself. We don't care about anything else that you care about. Like, so I just
But
don't see.
let me re-release some old school game for you guys that's digital only for like half the price that originally is, because you guys are all PlayStation Plus
Yeah, here's Last of Us
for
Part.
Sony. So
Here's Last of Us Part 2, PlayStation 6 port.
with Pedro Pascal as Joel and Bella Ramsey.
You know, I'm honestly surprised they haven't done that yet, where they re-release it, where it's like, oh, here, and with this
Yeah,
re-release,
didn't they do like a Joel coat like more in line with the one that was like worn by I swear they did like a skin for like that
as far as I know, they haven't.
survivor mode or something. I don't know.
As far as I know, they haven't, but I could be
Yeah,
completely wrong.
I thought they just did like like it was just like the jacket looked more like the one from the show or something
Yeah.
like that. It wasn't like a full on, like Pedro Pascal face skin.
No, 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 no.
No, but you're right. Like, yeah, 13 years ago, like, yeah, the gaming news sites did affect a lot, but people are starting to like not listen to them as much. There's a lot more like, what's the word, like, not doubt, but like, do I really trust you? Do I really want to listen to you? Obviously, when you see like reviews, like, I mean, you've seen the whole. It started out as a joke, but like, it has become a thing. Like, you can't spell ignorant without IGN. So
Yeah, because didn't like I mean I think IGN gave like Spider-Man, like the newest Spider-Man, like
like
not a
an
great
eight,
score.
Oh
a
yeah,
seven or
the
eight,
movie.
right?
I thought I gave you 7. The new movie,
That
yeah.
was 7, yeah.
That's been a while. It's been a thing for a while where it's like, oh, whatever IGN says, it's the opposite. If they say it's awesome, it's actually bad. If they say it's bad, it's actually awesome. People have been saying, because I think they even like, I want to say something like within the last year, they were like, this is really good. And everyone was like, no, this is actually really bad. What the fuck are you
Yeah, it's
talking about?
mixtape.
Oh, mixtape. There we go. That was
Yeah,
something.
10 out of 10.
They gave it a 10 out of 10. And people were like, what the fuck are you talking about?
They're like, guys, 10 out of 10 game. Game Awards comes around, not a single fucking nominee. They're like, what happened?
Because
I'm
it
gonna
was a
laugh. It's gonna be
bad
fucking best
game.
indie. It's gonna be like best indie game or some
Yeah, they
bullshit.
gave Spider-Man Brand New Day a 7. Like that movie is at least a 9. Like it was really good. Like,
Yeah, I wish there was like a
you
few
know.
things that they added, but again, that's just like little things like whatever.
Yeah,
But
but
I
that's like
liked it a
why
lot.
it's
I
not
liked it.
that's why it's not a 10 out of 10, but like I don't know, like it's best superhero movie I think I've seen this year, I would say. Like,
Yeah, especially the one before fucking Doomsday.
I
Oh,
know.
What else has come out? Just Supergirl?
Supergirl. Fuck.
There's some other MCU movie this year, right?
I thought it was Thunderbolts, but I thought it was last. That was last year.
That was
Same
last
with
year.
Fantastic Four. Yeah. Um.
Let
I
me
don't think I think
start.
it's only been Supergirl and Spider-Man. So not a lot of competition.
No, it was literally just Spider-Man and Doomsday this year. That's it.
Okay. Well, I thought there, man. Well,
I guess
so
it's
what
the
was?
Spider-Man Noir, like Spider Noir, but that's not really a movie. That's
Yeah,
just Amazon.
maybe I'm thinking of like late 2025. Then, so, like,
Yeah, because 2025 we had like a lot, right? We had like
We had Fantastic Four, Superman.
Superman, yeah,
yeah,
Fantastic
Thunderbolts was
Four,
May, Captain
Thunderbolts.
America,
Captain America came out 2025.
and
Yeah, yeah, there's a lot of bangers, but this was just, we're still
Did you
getting
say
two
a lot
Marvel
of
movies this year.
bangers?
No, I said like a lot of Marvel like, movies.
Oh, cause I want to say,
Or like,
aside from Thunderbolts, oh no, Fantastic Four was a good movie,
yeah, I like Fantastic Four.
but I did not like that Captain America movie.
I really wish there was more fucking Red Hulk, man. I felt like it was just like once Red Hulk happened, the
That
movie's
was
over.
it. Yeah.
Like, okay, I'm like,
yeah. But no, like Spider-Man was amazing. Like, I don't know what else you could have wanted from it. Like, obviously, I mean, there's one character casting that was pretty well spoiled prior. Like, pretty much everyone was like, once that character or where that once that actress was cast,
It's like,
everyone's
oh
like,
yeah, this
oh,
is who
so
she's
she's
playing. She's playing
yeah,
that character. Yeah, it's
yeah,
not a secret. Like, come on.
yeah. So, but like, even still, like, it was still like a fun movie. Like I obviously like the twists and the turns. It wasn't just like I don't know.
Well, that's something else.
Yeah,
So yeah, yeah, we'll see. Yeah, Sony's Sony's response to this now is probably actually
like,
did
go
hurt
fuck
him in the end
yourself.
more. Huh?
Go fuck yourself. They're like, go fuck yourself. Like
Yeah.
with a fucking New York or Boston accent, whichever one you think that one is.
Yeah.
There's
It's
the whole
crazy.
I'm walking here, right?
I'm
Kind of
walking
shit.
here. I'm walking here. All right. Let's move to the next thing. This is something that got added late, but we're going to talk about it. So, this is reported by Polygon. Atreus will
Polygon.
reportedly be recast for season 2 of the live action God of War series. So, they're already looking to do the time jump, it looks like, for the season 2. So, they really want to run through that Norse saga stuff.
This the more and more that keeps happening about the show, I'm less and less interested in it.
That's what I was going to say. Like, I think my excitement, like, when they announced a God of War show, I was like, oh, yeah. And as stuff came out, and then they announced what's his name is Ryan Hurst's Kratos. I was like, oh, wait, and now he's not going to be there. Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah. Well, it's just
The fuck
like
does
you're already like
what?
trying to like recast the character, and it's like, okay, you already need to recast an important character for season one. Maybe don't
the
think about
most
season two
important
just yet.
character.
Yeah, and you need to recast him for season 1. Let's, like, not put the cart before the horse and, like, let's focus on this. Like, don't think about over here. This is, like, 2030 when that's gonna happen for season 2. Like, let's focus on now, the 2020, like, 7 probably release of this.
Do you think it'll be a 2027 release? Did they say that?
Yeah, I mean, I guess the
December,
earliest.
bro. It's gonna be December, like that shit, bro.
I mean, what, you think
Maybe.
it's there I mean, it's never gonna if for VFX and stuff, it's never gonna come out this year.
Well, no, I know not this year, but
Oh, you
because
think it
of
might be 2028?
I'm thinking maybe early 2028, just because they have to recast. That's why.
Yeah. But the thing is with Hollywood, I mean, you can just have him, like, standing in a certain place and, like, because like,
Most of
with
it's gonna be all
Freddie
CGI,
Stroma
so
in Peacemaker season 1, like, he was recast and he had, like, no scenes with John like, he was acting, but then he wasn't really there with, like, John
Wait, who?
Cena, like, Freddie Stroma,
Oh,
he played Vigilante in Peacemaker.
you say he was recast?
Well, there was an original actor, um that wasn't Freddie Stroma, that was, like, acting. They had to recast him and reshoot all the stuff,
Oh,
but they didn't reshoot it with everybody. They just, like, reshot it with him, so he was, like, acting by himself a lot of the times in scenes. Um,
that I did not know.
yeah. Yep. You obviously didn't watch the Peacemaker podcast, but that's okay.
No,
Um, but yeah, so, like, they'll be able to, like, shoot a lot of his scenes, and he'll just be by himself, um, and not have to, like, get everybody out. But, yeah, I mean, like, I think so yeah, I mean, it could be a 2028, but I guess I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt that they can still hit a 2027 release. But man, I swear that reminds me of just like I swear. Oh yeah, it was Elden Ring. Elden Ring was like finished wrapped shooting, and it's coming out in 2028. And I was like, the fuck you mean it's coming out in 2028? You can't. Why is it taking that long?
yeah, that I don't. I'm like, really? If it's already wrapped filming and we're halfway through the year,
mm.
why is it
it
taking another?
It's gonna
what's
take you
crazy is like we
20
just saw like
months.
photos. It felt like just recently, like just
Yeah,
this is what the set looks like. Oh, we saw a chick with fucking big old titties, be like America, bro. Like,
yeah.
okay, that's
I just
it.
don't
Like
get
the
how it's
movie's
gonna
over. And
take
I'm like,
you like 20 months to like. What are we talking about right here? Like, I thought A24 was supposed to be, like, a little bit lower budget.
or they're doing CGI. They're gonna work. They're doing a lot of AI shit now. They're starting going towards that way. After the back rooms, that's where we're starting to get pissed off at A24 now.
Gotcha. Well Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe they'll be able to salvage it. Who knows with God of War? But I mean, it's included with Prime. I'm not paying. I mean, like obviously paying with Prime, but if it was like a movie, I'd probably definitely. I mean, I wouldn't pay to go see that movie in the theater. But
Yeah, well, whenever that comes out, we'll see what the fuck happens. And oh
I
my
mean, if
god!
you're even still alive, I mean, you're gonna be like 95 by the time it comes out.
All right, let's talk about some Xbox price raises in the fucking UK and Europe. You fucking asshole. All right, so Xbox is raising its prices again. This time in the UK and Europe, they're going to be raising the prices. The 1 terabyte Series X is going from 670 euros.
670, 670.
I guess that's euros to 800.
Damn, that's a
Yeah, and the 512 gig Series S is going to be 430, going up from 350. So like, yeah, more console price raises. That's always
Yay!
fun. I mean, at some point that means this has to come to America, right? Like the West again, or the United States.
fuck yeah.
Hell yeah,
Which,
brother!
oh my god, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just,
I mean, we already got our console, so I mean,
So,
we're fine for at
don't
least a
buy
little
your
bit.
con, don't pre-order your stuff, don't buy day one. Here we go. Almost have to buy again. Almost double the price.
oh my god, that's the thing. That whole like don't buy day one now is, you can't do that anymore. You just can't.
Yeah. At least with like hardware. I mean, software generally it'll go down unless you're getting like a I don't know some niche title. But
We see like they're bringing out like old ass fucking graphics cards or some shit. Or like some shit, like another computer part
Oh
like
yeah,
this.
somebody. Who was it?
It's AMD.
AMD, right? Yeah. Anything to try and like, I don't even know. I don't even know, man.
you don't even know.
No, I don't.
He does not know. He does not know.
So all right. Um let's talk about that Xbox outage, because we talked about PlayStation having their network outage last week. It was Xbox's turn like the next day or something, right? I think it was on Monday it happened.
I think so.
So yeah, last week Xbox's network went down for 12 hours. Um
Sick.
yeah. Basically the same thing that happened with Sony happened with Xbox. A lot of people couldn't play their games, and yeah, fun times.
I don't know, man. I was watching Disney Plus, I think, on fucking Monday on Xbox.
I don't even know what I was doing. I didn't play Xbox, so it didn't like, I didn't get affected obviously like that, because I was at work, I think, right? No, I didn't work on Monday. But I just didn't play games for some reason.
You were just beating your shit, Crazy Town.
Yeah, sure. I was fucking, yeah. Um so yeah, but I mean, like, obviously again, like with now them having an outage with their network, and this is just more like this digital future is, as the kids say, it's not it.
It's cooked, man.
It's cooked. Yeah, 12 hours, man. Xbox did come out and later on saying like it had to have been a bug, like confirmed it was a bug that people couldn't play their physical games during the network outage because it should have been working, but I don't know. That could have just been them saving face as best they can. They did come out and say like, "Hey," so like they had like they were transparent about it and saying like, "Hey, look, like this happened and this and this and that." Like, one of the, I don't remember his name or whatever. He had like a big ass like lengthy tweet talking about like, yeah, this happened. Which, I mean, kudos to them. They're trying to be
Yeah.
More like, hey, yeah, this is what's happening, man.
Shit's crazy, am I right?
Like shit's crazy, right? Our network went down. What are we gonna do about it? Please keep buying our consoles. Yeah, I mean, like, so yeah, JJ, you said you didn't really feel the effects of it,
No.
and Devin.
It's mostly my son didn't feel the effects because we were watching Disney Plus on that shit.
Yeah,
Like,
no, I
oh,
mean Monday. I think it happened during work for me, but again, like we talked about this, it's like it's work for me during that time, but like it's not work for everybody. So like we can't have these if your
yeah.
console's gonna have digital only. It's like some people are, work weird schedules and like
Got
they
Monday
tend to
off.
play games during the day. Like if you have a nurse or whatever, or like it's the summer now, teachers have the time off. They want to play games, so
Yeah,
can't have this.
but yeah, out for a bit. God, this just that the digital future is starting to look worse and worse every fucking week.
Yeah.
And I was like, for me to be thinking that, I was one of those people who's like, we got to embrace the digital future. But it's like the gods have come out and said, no, that's not going to be a thing. We're going to show you why it's not a good idea.
Or it's usually some dude that's on a little hacker dude just DDoSing the
Yeah,
servers.
I was like, or it's the people
Yeah,
revolting and DDoS attacking.
I didn't want to say that. It's some like fat nerd who's just like, oh, I'm
You see
going to
the fat
show
nerd
you.
that fucking was fucking hacking the fucking Sony Call of Duty Black Ops 2
Yeah,
server shit, bro? Yeah, he would look
they like
like
leaked.
the person
He
that
got
would
his
do shit
address
like that.
leaked.
What?
Yeah,
I
he got
did
You
not
arrested
didn't
hear
for
see
that.
that.
that?
I did not see that somehow.
Yeah, everybody's like, everybody fucking hella just fucking
Yeah, what
put
was
his
it in
fucking
like
details on
Shank or
C sharp or something. Well, if you
C
saw C
sharp?
sharp in
Okay.
your fucking goddamn lobby, he was gonna hack your shit, bro, or
Oh
like
shit!
mod your shit to make it unplayable or max you the fuck out or something. The dude had a dev kit.
Fuck. That's crazy. That is crazy.
That we were like exposing him and fucking, just showing where like all that shit is, his name, everything. But he was doing it for fucking like 13 years.
Yeah,
Fuck.
Like I finally got caught.
it was like it was happening since like the original Black Ops.
Yeah, when it came out on Xbox, like some shit.
Like Activision didn't fix any of that shit. They're
I don't
like, we
give a
had
fuck.
13 years to
These
fix
fuckers
this.
buy it.
Yeah, like they would fix it. Like clearly it wasn't affecting their bottom line. So,
Yeah.
all right, let's talk about one more thing to end this out, and let's talk about the Gears of War E-Day multiplayer reveal because that was super exciting. There's a lot of shit that like a lot of details about the game, like not just obviously what we're gonna hear from the people who played it, because I guess yeah, some people were able to play it early.
Yeah, a lot of content creators.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw like some content creators that had to play against like Gears MLG people, and they were like, they're like, there's a gap. Like,
Oh yeah.
they're way better than
No,
us.
I saw one guy.
Oh
He
shit, they're all
was not.
Hispanic.
I saw one. I saw one guy who was like, "I'm never gonna play this game again." Blah 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 blah. This has to be like the sweatiest game ever. This and that. This is for people who this like. He was going off. It's like you clearly have never played a Gears game before because that's how Gears games are, and you're just like you were. He was obviously he was just a content creator who was able to play early and was just like I don't know if it was like his first Gears game or he dabbled in some Gears, but he's clearly not. Yeah, he
Later
was.
for that paycheck, man. That's it.
He was. It was like a tweet. I wish I saved it, but he was just like he had a long ass tweet just fucking complaining about the game. And I'm just like, yeah, dude,
Like, yeah,
that's
if you
Gears.
weren't good, bro.
Yeah, just say skill issue, dude.
Yeah. Just say you're bad
Just say
without
you're
saying you're
bad.
bad.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm assuming
But
you
like also
guys.
I know, but also like with multiplayer, there's more to multiplayer than just the competitive portion of it. Like
Well, I think the guy was like a Call of Duty guy, And
Yeah.
I understand why a Call of Duty hater, a Call of Duty player would hate uh, Gears of War multiplayer because obviously, like,
He hates his own multiplayer.
yeah, first of all, they hate their own multiplayer, but second of all, like map control is so much more crucial in Gears of War because you have the power weapons. So if you're not controlling the map, you're not getting the boom shot, you're not getting the torque bow, you're not getting the sniper, you're
Yeah,
not
because
getting anything.
they want their meta
Yeah,
Yeah,
what like
builds like
loadout. They just want to
yeah.
have their meta loadout to just do their own shit.
yeah, and so
Not
Meta
like
like
loadout is fucking Nasher, fucking Lancer, bro.
yeah,
Like
that's it.
there's your
So
fucking meta change.
so when everyone has the same weapons and everyone has the same chance at getting the power weapons and just being able to be to go at each other, like yeah, I can understand why a Call of Duty player or Fortnite player or whatever it is not going to enjoy this game because yeah, it takes. Oh, I'm gonna do that meme, the one the guy who it's like, oh, the PC players or whatever, seeing all the peasants, or when you're a Gears player like me, yeah, it takes a lot more. It's a thinking man's game. I'm sorry. You got to think like what you're going to do because like how many times have we said like, okay, we got to do this, we got to do this, like planning out something or just calling out stuff is way more important in Gears because if you're not doing that and we're not controlling anything, we're not getting the power weapons, we're not doing this, we get fucked hard. But in Call of Duty, like if you have a guy who, well, oh, he has his meta loadout and he goes and gets like 40 kills, it's like, oh, I didn't have to do shit. That guy just,
Well, it's not just the one guy that's meta out. Yeah, like 80% of the lobby with the meta load.
no, but I'm saying,
Load.
no, I'm saying that because like you can have that in a game like Call of Duty. It wasn't in Call of Duty, but it was when I was what was it called? Splitgate. When I was playing Splitgate, it's a similar
Mm,
style of game where it's like, oh, you have your little loadout, and it's just that. Like you don't have power weapons really like that. I mean, it did, but it didn't really because they were like, oh, we want to try and like this is that do the more Call of Duty stuff. But I remember playing a match in that Splitgate 2 beta where a guy had like 80% of the kills of my team and we won. Like you can have that in Call of Duty. You can't really do that in Gears. It was maybe in Team Deathmatch, but like if you play like King of the Hill, or I guess it's going to be called Conquest in E-Day, that's not happening. Like, yeah, Devin, how many times have we played a match in Blitz or King of the Hill where, yeah, we have teammates that have like 30 kills, but we're losing because they're not going for any captures. They're not
yeah.
controlling the map. They're not controlling the map. They're not getting power weapons. They're just going and getting like Nasher kills. And it's like you're not really helping us. You're going and getting a lot of kills, cool with your Nasher and everything, but the other team keeps getting boom shot. The other team gets getting torque, sniper, the grenades, and all that stuff. Like, and we're not getting captures. Yeah, no, map control's way more crucial in Gears than a game like Call of Duty. So sorry if you don't want to use your brain to play your multiplayer game, Gears is not for you. I don't care if that makes me sound snobby. Gears is not for you. So you saw it, obviously, Devin. JJ, I'm assuming you saw it too, the trailer and everything, or the reveal trailer.
yeah,
What did you
watched a
guys think?
whole bunch of fucking people playing it.
I mean, I think it's gonna be great. I mean, I'm excited because like I don't know, like the way they made it sound is like, oh, wall bouncing is gonna,
It's
prior.
back. Yeah, it's back.
It's fucking still there. Like
It's there.
people, it's there.
They
Um,
yeah.
it's still Gears. Like when you're watching the multiplayer, but just like seeing people like now, it's like not like you hop over the cover to like just kick someone. It's like if there's a box in between us, like I can get up, stand on that box, and then like shoot down on you and stuff. So like there's gonna be like then obviously the sliding, like going underneath some covers and stuff
So
like that. There's gonna be a lot of
no, yeah, the wall bouncing's there, but they did say that like cover entry can only now be canceled like within a certain like. So you have to be closer to the wall than
yeah.
in
Yeah, you
previous
can't do
Gears games.
that shit where like you see people like on Instagram probably like they're spamming the fuck out of it because I guess it's like a fucking macro that people do and pretty much cheat just to do that.
Yeah. I did. So, like, yeah, so it's still gonna be there. Like, I really just wanna like I wanna fast forward to Thursday and like, you know, just get my hands on it because like I've seen lots of
I've
content
also seen a
creators
lot of
playing
fucking
it.
Horde, dude. Horde's
I
Yeah,
I really want to play that Horde Siege mode to see how it is. Although it seems like it's gonna be a little bit of an extraction shootery kind of thing. Because they have that whole like, oh, the King Raven will be there and you could like leave your teammates behind and stuff.
yeah,
I'm just like, oh,
like
no.
zombies, like Black Ops did that shit where after like every 5 to 10 waves, you just fucking have a helicopter and they'll get you out.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you guys want to leave now, or you guys want to all keep playing? We're playing. Like, okay, cool. Well, see you guys
yeah. And I
later.
like how like too there'll be like other squads there too, and like you can meet up and do stuff with
Fight the
them.
best, fight the boss and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We're all gonna be doing different objectives until like the boss wave or whatever. But that'd be kind of cool. I saw. Do you see that execution with the Brumac, right?
Yeah.
yeah. That
We're like
just
ripped it.
Fucking yeah,
That
rip
was
the
pretty
fucking
cool.
vision in half. I'm like, damn, that's cool. Sucks. I like you died, but that's cool as fuck.
All right. So let's talk about some of the details that have come out. So there's gonna be 6 maps, uh multiplayer maps when the game comes out. They're called Park, Battleship, Outpost, Precinct, Market, and Skyward. Which I'm a little bit disappointed that there's only 6 and only
same.
four game types. Team Deathmatch, Conquest, which is King of the Hill but reworked, Demolition, which is kind of cool, I think,
Yeah,
actually,
demolition is kind of cool. Yeah.
and a new game type called Crucible, where you're just controlling a power core to get points. I think there's only one map too for Horde for the seat, but it's a big ass map. So,
Yeah,
um, there's going to be
Mhm.
proximity chat in Horde mode. At launch, the game will feature more than 60 skins. The game will include an initial set of 12 customizable weapons. Uh, oh, they actually put the name of they were talking about achievements. The newest seriously achievement's called Dead Serious. So
You dead
yeah,
serious?
they said there's not going to be no battle pass, no tour of duty,
Mm.
earnable skins through gameplay, seasonal event unlocks. They have the medal system from Gears of War 3 uh, being brought back, earnable coins, and stuff that you buy is the things that you're gonna buy, like the weapon skins and all that stuff. Are they said were like the promotional stuff.
like
So like
Metallica.
like yeah, they have that Metallica weapon skin set and all that stuff. So yeah, I mean,
So you say we're gonna get a
obviously,
Terminator skin later?
that'd be hilarious if they did that again.
Combat Evolved skins as well, dude.
That would be no. I don't think they'll do combat evolved like Halo stuff again like that. The reason I think they had the Halo Reach skins because those are two characters that they could do that to. They don't want to have Master Chief or like any other beloved Halo character get chainsawed in half.
Yeah. I just want to know: Are we
Oh,
gonna
Sergeant Williams.
have?
Oh, was it Lieutenant Williams? How about that?
Yeah, I just want to
Yes.
know: Are we
Yes.
gonna have in multiplayer day one the original Delta Squad all playable like in multiplayer? Like, are we gonna get?
That's the one thing I'm wondering. Is
Are
Baird
Baird and Cole
are
gonna be
I
Baird
there?
doubt it.
and Cole?
I bet you. I bet. Nah, they should, right? They should be able to do that, right?
I mean,
Maybe probably other skins like of their stuff. Like, I wouldn't
they
doubt there'll be
have
like
to, right?
a Judgment Bear skin or something like
Yeah,
that
or they'll be
that they'll
like,
unlock
oh,
later.
this upcoming season Delta Squad season, like celebrating unlock Cole and Baird. So
I mean, I would hope that they would have Baird and Cole at least in multiplayer.
that's what I'm saying. That's like obviously I don't expect to be playing like they've already like I mean there'll be like I think posters of Thrashball and you might see Augustus Cole poster somewhere. Um but like I don't expect to be playing as him in the campaign at all.
Hmm.
But like I do want like I don't know. Like I would even expect at some point, like have JD, like all the characters like be in multiplayer because that's the kind of thing. Like I don't know, have JD, have Kate, have them all come back in the multiplayer. Have the Queen Mira, show up in multiplayer as
I
a
don't know
playable.
about that if they're gonna want to do all that, but
They should.
I mean, it'd be kind of cool to like bring
It's
all
just
those characters.
skins,
But
like it's multiplayer and it's like PvP. If they were like, oh, for the extraction horde, we're not gonna want to do this, but like it's PvP, like who gives a shit? Just have the character skins in there. Because they don't have pull.
yeah.
I don't know who I'm gonna play as.
So yeah, and then some details about the Horde Siege. Yeah, it's one big map. You're defending a what is it called? It's called a rig. There's gonna be like objectives throughout the map, so you can get extra rewards and like you could customize. Like they showed like the Nasher with a bayonet on it. Um. Oh, and they're bringing back the classes, the class system or whatever, with assault, recon. The breacher was the other one, and then medic. So
Yeah.
I do like that they're not locking it. They're not doing that thing they did in Gears 5, right? Was it Gears 5? Yeah, Gears 5 where it was locked to certain characters or whatever. Like, no, just whatever character you want to
Yeah.
play as, and then whatever class you want to play as. So that Horde Siege, I don't know, man. Yeah, I like that we're gonna be able to play Horde Siege and multiplayer in the beta this weekend. This week, like they're not just gonna be multiplayer. They're like, no, we want you to check out Horde Siege.
Yeah. So we're playing Thursday night, right, boys?
Well, I know I'll be playing.
I'll be on.
I don't know if you guys, yeah, you guys are gonna be on. That's on you, but I'm gonna be on.
Yeah, I'll be on. I'll be on top of you.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, totally.
just no.
What did I say?
If Zach's gonna play, I'm not gonna play.
No, I think Zach's gonna be on vacation.
I'll play. I'm in. I'm just kidding. No, yeah, I'll probably play. I don't think I got anything on Thursday to do. I'll just make sure I don't pick up a shift on Friday morning.
Yeah,
Because it's this weekend and next weekend, right? For both betas, the closed and the open.
it's this weekend and then yeah, next weekend. This one is like the
Okay.
This is the
pre-order
pre-order
one, and the
or
next week
Game
is
Pass,
open.
Ultimate Game Pass, and PC Pass.
But yeah, I'm not worried because obviously I have the game. Like yeah, I even like I spent the extra $20 for the Ultimate Edition or whatever version. Like I was like, no, for Gears I'm doing that.
I don't know. Me and Devin got the collectors. So.
Yeah, well,
Our
fuck you.
TVs are pretty hard. Our PPs are pretty big.
Okay, that's gonna go ahead and that's gonna do it for this podcast. All right, motherfucker. All right, so that was episode 108 of the Gaming Chamber podcast. As per usual, you like what we do with this podcast, new episodes every Monday. You like what I do on the channel, like, comment, subscribe, dislike.
And death threats.
Give me death threats in the comments. I don't care. Interact. Yes, I just want interaction.
Send him nudes. Doesn't have to be of yourself. Just
yeah.
send him nudes.
If you want to show, if you want to, yeah, do all that. As long as he's interacting with the video. Fuck. Oh my god. All right. My god. I've been your host, Everett. Devin.
Shut up, bitch.
JJ.
Bitch, shut up.
Wow. Oh my god. Until next time.
That was amazing because your oh wow didn't pick up. So it's like you actually like mouthed it. So,
like, oh wow. Wow.
Yeah, but like it looked like you actually did shut up after we told you to.
Wow. All right, and until next time, we'll catch you later.